Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of VERNAL Podcast and Chill. Today our guest is ASHLEIGH, all the way from BW.
What's up?
And then my co-host, this guy.
Yo, I go by MZOMUHLE, your host with the most. I'm stealing this YouTuber's thing. A lot of YouTubers have this intro.
These intros, so you need to... He's trying to be VERNAL, as our company's name is. He's trying to be new, he's trying to be youthful. He's trying to come up with his own slogan. Yes guys, yes guys.
He's trying.
He's trying.
You know my slogan is heavy.
Okay.
You know, going to say, no, man, most with the most. This is not a kid, I fucked that joke up.
We're keeping this one.
No.
Are prophets or pastors allowed in bars and clubs and night spots? Like, imagine you're going gigging, hey? And then you bump into your pastor or his wife at the gig. Would you condone it?
Well, what would be the problem?
What do you mean, what would be the problem?
What would be the problem?
Would they give the balance in savannah la pecan?
No, bro, you can't say there's no problem with that.
There's no problem with that.
Your pastor.
Everybody has their own way of doing things. No one is perfect, even pastors.
So, my phone is my phone. What do people call her? Look, his wife balancing an item on her head, bruh. Dancing, twerking in the gig. Then on Sunday, the very next morning, she'd be like, repent, wear long dresses.
Wouldn't you do that and then the next day go to a club and be seen doing the same thing? Then you go to church.
I don't even go to church.
You know, personally, right? I don't see it as a proper thing because you can't be on both worlds.
Yeah, it's the lifestyle you chose to lead. I mean, nobody put a gun to your head.
You can't go and say, today I'm going to be telling young people what
they should stay away from drugs.
Do this. Then tomorrow I'm not dancing with the young people. Like, you know.
Exactly. You can't.
So it's more like, bruh, you're
the
on one
problem
side.
is because the person will be a pastor, people are very judgmental when they see them doing
not
these
only
things.
pastors, right? Look at Christians as well, right? Like different religions, right? Once, no, I don't want to say like there's a law in the Christian. No, there's no law, right? But I think once, how do I put this? You are like on one side, like you're full-on Christian, not lukewarm. You feel that conviction in your heart. That way, when you're at a club and they're like, yo, bruh, there's a black label. Now you're like,
why you getting black label? Out of all alcohols you could have chosen, right?
well, you made black label.
I'm gonna shy away from this whole religious talk because I have so many different aspects of it, being an atheist. So I tend to offend some people when I open my mouth and start talking about religion. But it's whatever. I respect people who are religious. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna choose A, but there's also B, and B is very nice. Hey, guys. You can't be in between there. You can't. There's no middle. You know, it's either you're a churchy person. It's either you're a pastor or you are for the streets. That's it.
So where are you exactly? Are you for the streets or you?
She belongs to the streets.
She's got her own road in
So. Okay, so private school kids. What's the first thing that came into your head?
Private. That's the best thing.
What's the first thing that came into your head?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what you want me to say.
No, like if I say private school kids, what do you think of?
bougie kids.
One.
I still don't have anything about it.
Because you went to a private school.
I did go to a private school.
He went to LCC. We can't really.
We all went to LCC.
Me, I'm a dropout.
Yeah, bro.
We all met at LCC.
Sure, we met at LCC, guys. Liberty Christian College. Shout out, that's the best time-year school you ever go to.
You have a lot of memories there.
Too
Don't
many.
we?
Ashley,
I'm trying to cut down memory lane like that.
Okay, I'm pausing my question. I'm done with you. Does learning at a private school make you any different or any more successful to someone from a government school?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Oh shit, snap. You're asking Ashley.
I'm asking everybody to.
I don't think it does. It's one and the same thing. Just that people from private schools, they believe they're
higher in the social level or scale or hierarchy.
You know, life at a government school is heavy. Like, it's...
Have you been to a government school? You went to St. Thomas. What are you talking about?
Bro, don't be dropping me everything about me. Next
I've
year.
been to a government school.
Yeah, but I'm saying
And
that.
how was it?
It's actually very nice.
I went to government primary school too.
What school was it?
Baines.
Ooh, you're Baines.
Yeah, yeah. I think it doesn't change anything, guys.
It doesn't.
You would see mentality. We have this mentality as kids.
Mm.
It would see like if in Kaya we can afford certain things, they were always going to be. As in life is difficult.
Yeah.
And this thing of way, a lot of private school guys look down upon government guys.
Government
You know,
guys,
Yeah,
because that guy goes to Mpopo Msiliga, he's probably swat. But in reality, those guys stupid.
Oh.
But in reality, those guys pass like
Way more.
Way
It's just
more.
that I feel like another thing with private schools, if I'm looking at proper private schools like let's say Falcon or GC, those kids they have a head start in the sense of which most of them are going to get into university simply because of the school that they went to. They won't really have to work as hard, but that's also bad. Because if you're used to being given this thing, like you're always just handed something,
Yeah.
you know, it stops at some point. No one's going to care that you went to Falcon. No one's going to care that you went to girls' college. And once you reach that level in life, you're going to be like, damn, it's going to hurt, you know? So I feel like as...
If you had a choice, right, like Form 1 until upper 6, to choose between private and government, what would you choose?
I'll still go for private.
None.
I could go to a private school.
Government.
But then, don't you think...
Government is too crowded.
But don't you think government toughened you up in a way? Like compare your lifestyle at LCC and your lifestyle at Northleaf. Like...
Yeah, it was more of a different experience. It's very different than private. And it's very crowded, especially at Northleaf.
Yeah.
It's a different environment. Private people, they act bougie.
And then mostly everything happens. So
Everything
it's
happens. It's the same way like how you can eat jumos in public, but in private, it's a I don't know. People don't like it. Like
some private schools, bruh. Some private schools get that.
Me, I think
Like,
I would still choose to go to a private school. I'm not saying like there's anything wrong with government schools. I'm just saying, you know, it's not me. Like
nah, bro, it's not you. See everything, baby, hey, wags, they know.
I'm just saying.
Bougie, bro.
No, I'm not bougie. Like I could link with people from government schools.
Wait.
But you can't be.
Sorry.
I can't be there, you know.
What's a bougie person for those that don't know?
What's your definition of
Umuntu uyasitshela.
yes?
I don't know how to say it nicely. I'm not intervening.
A person who not loves themselves, because everyone's supposed to love yourself, guy. But anyways, a person
I
who
know too much.
Don't there must be a
enough.
limit. But you must look at your profile picture and be like, damn.
No, you're not just describing yourself now. She was doing that earlier today.
No, guys, if you have my number, you know the story.
The way I say it's like everyone there.
Everyone's got a number or something like that.
No.
She mentioned she's from the streets, so you never know. Oh.
Mask on. Fuck it, mask on. Mask on.
For the streets.
Yo.
You gonna take that cabin?
Nah, bro. We're not going to start dissing here.
Man.
Wait, for the streets, bro.
Don't. No, you see.
I am quiet.
No, don't take it like that. You know. It's your words.
No, I said so I'm sure maybe my note has outfit on it also.
It's a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding.
No, but then she's like, you have my number. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
Just wishes for the streets if you have a number.
Mask on. Fuck it, mask on. Mask on.
Alright, let's continue.
See the way they're ganging up on me, and
Ganging up.
they learned it in the bedroom. Say something.
You think this is like a gangbang? What are you saying?
Brush is making worse for
No,
herself.
I'm saying you guys spoke about it before you left your house as a couple to take the house.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
clear things up, please. Please, I am not a stubborn. Right.
None of us are gay.
None of us
None of us are
Do you
gay.
have a girlfriend? Do you have?
Yeah, of course. I do. I love you. Not gay. Come on.
Okay.
This is who he's talking about.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm just telling you where the information is coming from. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Bro, we're still
Private school kids, I would still not go to a. I'm not. I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
personally,
Don't contradict
I
me.
would go.
The lying.
No, wait. There's option C. I just made it up right now. I could go to government, Form 1 to Form 4.
No,
right?
your question specified.
Alright, fine. I'll snap.
You would go to a private
Do
school
private, of course, right? But then I would also love that government school experience.
for maybe a week or something.
No, because I feel like government schools vusa you know.
If you're a boy, Pella. If you're a
Yeah,
girl.
Girls, bro.
Most government girls are very violent.
Exactly, is that Vusering? You want me to be violent? That's not feminine. What the heck? There's a difference between being streetwise and liking violence. There's a huge gap like this, bruh. A person who's violent will fight with you over your boyfriend. Not even over your boyfriend. Then a person who's streetwise can make their dollar, cannot get into trouble, can have a nice time. A person who's streetwise is smart. They're intelligent via the streets.
Yeah.
Not to say if I'm violent then I'm street. There's a difference.
So trying to say that the people who are from the government school.
I'm Chong. Didn't say that, bruh.
So what are you trying to say about the females?
I'm
Government
just,
schools.
bruh. I didn't say anything, guys.
Hey,
I love all exactly.
I
love all
see
women.
them, I'm just like,
I love all women. I love you all, whether you're from the streets, whether you're from the church, whether you're from government school, private. Let's move on before I get into trouble. So, as the other day in Kaya.
wait, sorry for the noise. Right? Just enjoying as you umsindo.
Emuva. It's a busy country, it's a busy city. Bulawayo, we love you. The other day, my buddy is going to pay for the Wi-Fi, hey?
Yeah.
And then he comes into my room and he does this. What do you want? And he's like, you need to contribute if you're going to use the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
Anyways, so obviously we got into a little argument, but like since the beginning of the year, I've been buying my own data. So after I held my head high, Brian, I was like, Mina, I've been paying for my own data. And then later that day, and I'm like, no, I need to recharge.
Okay.
I dial star 171. I check out my prices.
Yeah.
Something that I used to pay $35 for, now I have to pay $50 for. And I'm just not understanding how Zimbabwe can keep doing this to us. Why are data prices increasing?
Bruh.
So, like...
At this point, I think straight Masio, I am name dropping, bro. This one has made me angry numerous times. You know when you choose a $50 airtime, right? And you're like, right, I want to buy, oh no, let's say $100, right? And you want to buy that 94, that hour bundle, right, on a Saturday. But somehow, it charges $7 or more. Or now you have $93 and you paid 100 and you're supposed to pay 94.
Does that happen?
You use Net One, isn't it?
Yeah, I do use it.
Yeah, but Econet is gunning. They still, like, their bundles also don't last.
For real?
Yeah,
No, I switched to Net One. But what I'm saying is, they just gunned me gangster this previous week and they increased their bundle prices. And I'm just trying to figure out how they expect us to afford. Remember, our country is poor.
Bundles used to be $1.
Bruh, not even $1
But remember that-
RTGS.
Remember that $3 item?
That you could buy, and it was like that monthly bundle.
It was a month.
It was like, who would pay $3 for that?
For a bundle,
Exactly. $50 for that. No, but
Like-
Now you pay
honestly,
over 100.
It's crazy, you know.
Like, how? What's causing this? I heard Uti. Yeah, this would sound
No.
weird because I don't really know what I'm saying, but Uti, if the bread prices go high, right, it's going to affect the rate of everything, and the rate increases. Economics, business studies. and
So
economics.
what's the fluctuation?
Bruh, you know CPF
Inflation.
method. You know CPF method.
Fluctuation.
I did, bro. I was supposed to say
And you know what's the weird thing? I didn't clock. She said that, bruh. You know I feel dumb.
You're trying to act like he's the dumb way, but fluctuation.
knew he said yeah. Like,
I was because the fluctuation. I've never heard of that,
Okay,
bro.
what did you do in A-level?
I did business studies.
Exactly, so you don't know about inflation. I'm the one who's
You
in
said
form 4 year.
fluctuation.
Shut up.
You said
I'm the one who's in form 4 year. You people finished your A-level. You guys don't know about inflation.
that's
no, of course we know what inflation is, but then
No, we all know what inflation is.
Yeah.
But you don't know about it. That's my question.
When prices go high rapidly, too fast.
Hi, I'm
actually, there's also hyperinflation.
You're forgetting your writing.
In 3 weeks.
There's also hyperinflation. So yeah.
I feel like yeah, fine, Zimbabwe is having this problem with inflation. But when was the last time the price of bread went up? Like, to be honest, everything is kind of steady, mainly because we're using foreign currency at the moment. My point is, they're just taking advantage of us, especially as Zimbabweans. Why? Because we don't know how to do.
No.
If we were like South Africans.
That's
You don't know what
first of all.
toy is.
The thing is, we can't.
What's this thing?
Marching.
Marching and demonstrations and stuff. If we did that as a nation,
So that's supposed to help the prices.
No,
I've lost, yeah.
No, the thing is that that's not a choice. I feel as a demonstrator, whatever.
no, I'm not saying we
Nothing
should
will
be
change.
violent. I'm not saying we should be violent. Violence never solves anything.
Eventually, that's an opportunity for thieves, bro.
No, violence never solves anything. I was just being funny. As Zimbabweans, we don't know that we have consumer rights. We have a right to say no. We can't keep on paying more for things that are not even supposed to be paid for. Do you know other countries people don't pay for fucking Wi-Fi? Do you know that? Other countries Wi-Fi is free, bruh. Then in Zimbabwe, I don't fucking know. What the heck, bro?
Which country is this? I want to know where Wi-Fi is free. Which country is
got
this?
her, bro. No, she's like, just go to the floor.
Where's my phone? I googled this.
There is no
Where's my
free
phone? I googled
Wi-Fi.
this.
People pay.
No, but I assume.
Can I please google this?
I assume at what you call places like Dubai. I've been to Dubai. Just saying. Nah.
Isn't
He's
it
been-
like Zosport or something like that?
No, like at the mall, there's free Wi-Fi. Like there are a lot of places with free Wi-Fi. Lapa, free Wi-Fi. It's either 30 minutes or now you've got to pay for it.
Of which Zosport not even free anymore.
And now, bruh, you go to an internet cafe.
Right, countries with free Wi-Fi from sources across the web: United Kingdom, Singapore. I can't pronounce the rest of these countries, but there's 16 more. Croatia, Switzerland,
But
Germany,
these are all first
Finland.
world countries, right?
But my point is,
Don't forget we're still developed.
no, we're not.
Zimbabwe is far from being developed.
Nah, the thing is,
Or developing.
No, the thing
We're
is,
nowhere in the
be
process.
positive, guys. If you're negative, we won't go anywhere.
How long have you been positive?
If
in
we
this
all
country?
go on our knees and pray,
Yeah, okay,
You
that's
know,
true, you know.
or
Faith and
if
stuff.
you what do you call it? Spiritual, right?
When you
energy
manifest.
guys.
Yeah, when you
you could-
manifest.
yeah, stuff you could just.
I don't feel like Zimbabwe is
No, but I
cursed
feel like,
for
no,
a long
can I
time.
be honest? That's our problem also as people, as African people.
Mm.
We leave everything either to Jesus or to religion or to our spirits. You need to work. You want change, you need to make it. That's how it is. If your government is treating you wrong, stand up, speak about it. We have rights as people, but no one is willing to be like, I'm taking them. I can't do it, I'm 17, guys. But all I'm saying, I'm trying right now because I'm talking about it. You know, it's certain things where you can be like, no, I can't be paying this price for data. It's fucking, it's waves. I'm paying for waves. I'm paying for waves. Like literally, I'm paying for waves in the atmosphere. That's what I'm paying for.
Why pay when
It
you
doesn't
can
make
keep the
sense.
system?
What are you trying to say?
VPN.
Don't do Wi-Fi.
VPN.
Don't you? Wait,
Oh,
how does
VPNs.
VPN even work?
So
Bro?
there's, you know what? Let's ask the leader of the VPN army.
Who's the leader of the
As I
VPN.
said, it's bedroom talks.
So we'll take you to your street right now. Relax. That's how we say that. To the streets you will take.
This is what happens, right? Is in Net One, Econet, they buy data. So what VPN does, it kind of bypasses the thing in the SIM cards which blocks us from accessing the internet. Already, when you make a SIM card, it's already connected, but then they block you so that
Until
they
you
can
pay.
make money. So
But my question is, I'm sorry. Remember that time when we had that whole shutdown in Zim, and like they cut off all our internet access. Like what. Don't you remember that people started using VPNs? But you needed data to use a VPN.
No, but
like, don't you need Wi-Fi to actually activate a VPN?
You need the proper settings.
Oh, okay.
There are many ways of
shutdown thing, right?
Hmm?
With the whole shutdown thing, like when they switched out the network, people started using started using VPN once they switched on like the internet for Google.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And another thing is, look what happens. Look how powerful standing up for your rights is. Why we had a shutdown? I don't know what was it, 2019?
Because people were talking.
Because people were talking, people were saying what was on their minds, and they decided to shut us down.
You know what?
It's crazy.
Let's just move on from
Before
this
we
one.
get arrested.
I mean, yeah.
Before we get arrested.
You know, many people have disappeared.
You just go poof. Guys, Lily is no longer with us. Got a new host. Came from the streets.
I'm so mad.
Shucks, bro.
So we've been having.
Don't you know air comes out?
From
When you.
Oh.
Okay.
So weird. So it's about get too forward. Things that why are you going like wait? No,
Because he's worried about you.
Not in that way.
We'll bring your wife on stage right now. What's what?
And this is getting a bit too personal,
Let's
guys.
just move on, guys.
So we've been having, I don't know, as there's been transport issues, guys. So what does our government do? What did our government do about our transport issues?
Zuko.
They decided to involve trains.
Man.
So I heard. Yeah, so I heard.
Oh yeah.
They decided to rejuvenate or reinforce the train system, and I'm just like, who the fuck is gonna catch a train? Would you catch a train?
You know what? The thing is, I've never been on a train, right?
You've never.
Well, I have.
Dog,
like,
me, I
when
don't.
was
I'm not
in
from
England.
Botswana. Bro.
So you've never actually been on a train?
No, wait. No, I'm lying.
So you used to watch that what's that cartoon that Thomas and Friends and like
This is Steven.
No, and it never happened.
That's what you said to say about my friend. No, but on a live note, I would. You know what? I feel like if the trains are like proper trains, right?
like if we had the normal electric trains or
I
whatever.
know even these call items, but if they're serviced, yeah, it would be easier. Like imagine you stay in Dar, right? And you stay here, and you've got a friend or one of your flings who stays in Dar, right? It's an example, guys. It's an example.
I'm going
it's an
to
example,
ignore.
right?
You could have said a business meeting.
Or okay, you know what business meetings are?
Clearly you don't, because you don't have a certificate of incorporation.
That's because I don't own a company.
Exactly. So shh. Ha? Nkosi yami. Yo, wangathakha kabuhlungu kangaka. Manje.
Get the soul.
Should be named Aqua Business. Sorry, got shit. I'm not going to speak. Anyway, right? So let's say you're going for business meetings. Trains. I feel like trains are going to make it easier, right?
Yeah.
Trains are fast, right?
They're supposed to be,
So,
but then in
I
Zimbabwe.
think I haven't cut that this one, so I don't know. So I've got a feeling where it's going to be easier where you can go to Mtari and come back the same day, like.
No.
The train.
No.
You know how in London they
Okay,
get
yeah,
from
that's in
to
London, as he said. Those are
Electric
first
trains.
world countries. Like,
As I said, it was me.
well, you people confuse me. Remember your lovers. So like, my point here is, it's so inefficient. And again, I come back to that whole thing where if we actually spoke about it and said, no, we won't accept this as people. Guys, me, I'm going to get into trouble for talking about this. Let's skip another thing.
No. Go on. Don't evolve, right? Because
yeah, I'm just saying, if we were to come together as people and be like, no, this is nonsense. I mean,
so you think the train thing is not
bro, have you
effective?
seen Zimbabwe trains?
I mean, they move, right? Wait, don't they move?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like if they can get you from point A to point B.
Okay.
Even though you come out smelling like oil, cool. I mean,
As a business studies, as a commercial student, give me 3 things about transport that should be prominent. It should be cost effective. It should be efficient. Should be reliable.
Oh, that prominent is like what you should want about.
We're thinking it's prominent. This word is prominent.
That's called. I'm coming from a lesson, guy. I'm coming from a lesson. So they should be cost effective. They should be efficient, and they should be reliable. So my point is like, why would you use a train if you're gonna have to wake up at 3 o'clock to get to work by 8? What's the point? So like, are they actually solving a problem, or are they just like creating another one that people can't complain about?
Look, I don't know, right? But I mean, if you get there, you get there. At the end of the day.
Imagine you have an exam at 11 o'clock.
But no, wait, the trains, right? Are we saying while traveling, you can't use a train from town to to the Bopom or something like that?
So no, that's what they were introduced for, right? Like they were introduced to take people from town to their houses.
Live?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not like from town to town.
No, I thought maybe
like.
Well, I guess that's always been there, yeah?
Yeah.
Because like the problem was transport within the city. Like this whole Zuko issue.
Oh, okay.
So they solved it by introducing trains.
Yeah, now I get you. But then I think they did that, I think, because I'm a bus. It was now also a problem with buses, eh? You know, some people will go in line for like 45 minutes, basically a 30 bus.
So you'd rather catch a 3-hour train ride?
I mean, you could split the two, Jay. You've got option A and B. Like, I'm going to estimate that.
As in, so your thinking capacity.
No, you know what? The thing is, this topic caught me off guard, right? I didn't do enough research, so I'm freestyling this thing right now.
Badly.
So yeah, it's D-mail.
Ashley, please save him. Save your boo.
He's not my boo.
Fuck off. I was going to straight on this thing, right?
But
man, I'm only on one straight road, man. I don't turn. Even when I walk, I walk straight.
Serious? What like you don't turn to go to your house.
Huh?
How do you get into the gate?
I sleep on this.
How do you get into the gate, guy?
Next topic.
Next topic,
Let's talk about, okay, I know none of us here are parents, but we all have parents.
Yeah.
And some of us have parents that we have to heal from. So I'm just like trying to understand what's your input on parenting and actually having parents that you have to heal from. Okay, do you understand what I mean by having? Yeah.
Okay. Wait, are you waiting for me to say something?
Yes.
Well, when you say heal from, can you go deep on this? So,
I mean, like some of us have parents who either they lack in presence, like them being there, or they lack in financially. Like, okay, not, you know, also another thing, that's a problem, that whole financial item. Okay, I mean like bare minimum, like, let me take my child to school finances.
Let me support my child.
Let me support my, and also what I mean is when you know that they can't do it, but they're choosing not to.
Choosing not to.
Yeah, because there's a difference between having your parents actually be broke and you can't afford anything, and actually, like, imagine having a father that you can Google. Like, your dad is a person you can Google, and Google will tell you that this person is a minister of where, but they don't even send you money to Ghana and go to pay your school fees, yet alone buy you food.
Well, I wouldn't know because I've never been
in that situation.
To be honest.
What's your question, man? Sorry, I keep zoning out.
My question is parenting. What's your take on parenting?
You know what? I think I'm going off topic, but parents determine how we're going to end up in life. Well, not really, but then in terms of characters or personalities, right?
Yeah.
Some parents who are not there for their daughters or sons, you know, daddy issues, stuff like that,
mommy issues,
could affect how a girl child or a boy child could grow, right? So, for example, in the UK, you've got some people on the road in terms of gangs, right?
Roadmen.
Here, I think we do have, I don't know which, I think it's in Bari, if I'm not mistaken. Guys who are so heavy in drugs, right? Like this new drug that's trending, right?
Kuka.
And like when they interview the guys and ask them, they say, my parents don't give me money, they don't show me enough love, so I have to, drugs are a way for me to forget all that, you know. Whereas if you're a parent and you're to show your girl child or your boy child some love, you could somehow
better their lives,
fill up that gap in their heart.
Or the gap would never be created.
Exactly. And your child could grow up in a certain way. Of course, not really like certain way. You never know how a child can grow, right? But then that relationship with your child is so important, you know. So yeah, I think really parenting. Don't look, guys, teens out there, right? Or youth.
Oh,
youth.
Yay!
You know, TH loopers. It's youth, and don't have kids.
If
right?
you're not ready.
If you're not ready, if you're not going to support them, if you're not going to help them, yes, you could go sleeping around from one person to one person, but know the consequences, right? Know that if you don't use protection, you could end up with a junior, right? And if you're not going to be protecting your junior or looking after your junior, and your junior is going to grow up and become a person who is going to be called a person from the streets, person who's down or something like that, right? You've got to take that responsibility as yours, because you are not there as a parent to put
guide
them
them.
to also put them on track. Like,
yeah.
I feel like right? Of course, not anything like small thing like you felt at school, let me come and clap you, right? But I mean, you've got to punish.
You need to correct them.
Exactly.
Correct them,
when they're wrong, yeah.
So if there's no parent or any guardian to correct a child, that child won't know what is right and wrong. Yes, they may know that, but they won't care because no one told them, no, this is wrong, right? Don't do this. Like you see from a young age, so we go and bump the stuff, right? And if you don't correct, right?
To be honest.
But if you should, child to stop.
But do you think it's entirely the parents' fault that some kids are led astray?
I think at times also now comes to choice when you grow up.
Yeah, you know what? Some things is also, I know quite a few people. Okay, I can be drinking, right? And I'll be with them. He's one who'll be like, no, I don't drink. You know, I'm peer pressuring him into doing. Now I sound like a bad influence.
She is a bad influence.
She's exposed herself, right?
Okay, but no, I'm just giving an example. I'm peer pressuring him. Peer pressure. I'm giving him pressure to do something that he doesn't do, and he's like, no, I don't do that. It's simple. I know sometimes people are like, yeah, peer pressure, this and that, but the truth is from the get-go, guy, you won't even think about you won't even want to know what alcohol tastes like. You know, but if your mom is just like, it's your life, it's whatever. But I'm living under your roof, but it's my life. It's ours. It's our life right now. Until I move out, this is our life. You get to make the choices. My parents do this.
So do you obey your parents like that?
If I lived with them, yeah. I don't live with my parents.
Do you think if a child...
Okay, what do you mean I'm rebellious? How nice like that?
You're not rebellious.
You don't know me, like I'm not rebellious.
Alright. Before you start throwing hands, right? Not ready to have a glitch fight, yeah. Anyway, what I'm saying, right? Do you think...
Hey, did you hear that?
I heard that.
He just dominated you as he usually does in the bedroom.
Guys, hey, please, relax. I am not motivated, right? No, what I'm saying, do you think, right? As Umtana, you go and talk back at your parent, right? Let's say your parent says, Ashley, clean your room. You'd be like, hey, queen, bruh, don't tell me what to do. I'll do it in my own time. Or when she says, Ashley, come home at 6 and you come home at 10 and you're like,
fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
Queen, I'm old, right? You can't tell me what to be doing. I'm 18
So why are you
now.
living in my house?
So do you think this is the fault of a parent or that's now your choice?
It's more of a choice.
It's more of your choice.
It's more of a
but
choice.
it's also, it's not their fault. All I'm saying is, it works hand in hand. Because if they've always had a firm hand on you, you know that even if you're 30, you'll get your ass whooped. They will beat your ass. And that's just that on that. But then if you're like, low lie, or whatever, you know, sometimes it's also respect. How is it that your parents have generated respect between you and them? How is it that they have maintained your relationship? Because and you know, people, another thing is also, I've realized some parents, they expect you to respect them, but they don't respect you.
But they don't respect you.
You know, it works hand in hand. Because you can't say, man, sidla, and I'm putting my spoon in my mouth.
But then, I mean, right, so now this thing depends on how you're brought up, right?
Yeah, also.
So in some households, right, you, in a sense, I can't, I'm going to yana. Not that it's my household, right, but I'm saying, from friends telling me, you can't yana. So if your father or mother is like to say, you're Lily, I'm right, and maybe you're doing homework, you can't say no in some households.
Exactly, and
right?
that's not respectful.
And if you say, inside your homework, I'll do it later, they'll see that as disrespect.
Yeah.
So this, okay, now kind of off topic. Do you think in our generation, right, we've got respect for one another, not only one another, but for our parents, other people, like the elder? You know how Dada was supposed to respect them? Like someone you don't know completely, right? You've got some people who, you know, push that body just to get into a bus or something. I know it's dog eats dog world, right? But then, do you think there's respect in our generation? Like talking Obulawa?
I feel like there's a certain percentage, right, of people who still respect. I also feel like another problem is this, like the elderly people of it, they're very judgmental. You know, they don't accept new things. So they'll see a girl in the streets and she's wearing shorts, and they won't even be shy, bruh. They'll say, you'll hear them, she wants to take our man, do you know, like that's what they do, right? So you as a child, you're listening to a stranger, a person who never even bought you clothes, bruh, saying that about you. How do I turn around and then go and respect you after that? You know? So it's always a matter of you give to get. You can't expect me to be on fours and worshipping you because you're old, but you don't do the same, you know?
Yeah. But respect is earned, eh?
Exactly.
It's earned. So do you think you've earned
respect by wearing shorts? Is that what you're about to say?
How shorts are your shorts?
No, right, let's talk about
okay.
Yeah, I'm not putting you on the spot, right? Let's talk about girls got boob tube. But I don't know. You know those things.
Those items, right? Just cover your titties.
Okay,
right? And she's wearing that
in town.
Her stomach is showing, right? And you know those tights.
She's wearing
those
tights.
Biker tights. Yeah, I don't know what they call those short
tights.
Or even a skirt that ends. Yeah, that way she sits. I don't know why she keep doing this when she knows.
When she knows.
But then, yeah, that she's dressed like that. So
what do you expect people to say who are not used to that type of dressing?
My question is, here we're bothered by the fact that she's showing skin. That's what's bothering us, right? She's showing too much skin. But my question is, what's the difference between this skin and this skin? Is it not still skin? I'm just asking a question.
This can be the most.
Or it's because you're aroused by it.
Yeah. Yes. I feel that.
So it's basically a thing that's happening in your brain that's triggered by the fact that you're aroused by skin. Which if I was in an accident, hey, and there was a shortage of skin here, I could cut it from there and put it there and be the same skin. But you're aroused simply.
No, but then
no. You are
changes.
It changes. Simply.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same.
No. I'm trying to put this through, Witty. I'm not dressed like a hoe. You're thinking like a rapist.
No.
You are aroused by seeing my skin.
No.
Yes.
You're
gonna say no.
It's natural.
You're thinking of this, right, from the mindset of a girl.
Because I'm a fucking female.
Yes. But you need to understand that males and females don't think the same.
They don't think the
right?
same.
No, because we have been brought up that way.
It's
natural like that.
It's natural because you have been brought up like that.
Okay, what do you mean? So you're telling me that Mkaya Babes Fundis, what kind of thighs?
Ngini, can I ask you a question? Have you ever been Ekai?
Yeah.
Has there ever been like a funeral or something at the farm?
No, I haven't gone to that.
Well, a family gathering when there's like elderly people.
Yeah.
But NKOSAZANA, like they can even tell you, go and put on clothes, there's men in the house. You know, it's abnormal for you.
No,
we are clear, we are going in Faro. That's what you have to do because you're a woman. Because you're a woman.
Chill. Cultures are different, right? You've got to keep in mind, they are cultural. So culture will say at a funeral, right? They have to cover their heads, right? As a sign, I think if it's respect, if I'm not mistaken, right? Then abanye, right, have to say males, right, have to wear a suit, right? It's all, at the end of the day, it's culture. This is the whole dressing thing as a sign of respect. You can't go, right, as a female, go skate, right? No, that's as a sign of respect. You've got to respect your dad.
Because
now, not in the sense he's going to think you're arousing, but you've just got to respect his presence. Not only that. Right?
No, what is it? I'm trying to figure out what is it about wearing something long that just equals respect.
Because you're not showing.
You're not showing
too much.
Too much what?
Because it's natural for men to be attracted by what they see.
And girls are attracted by what they hear.
It's
so
natural.
No, that's a stereotype. I can be attracted by what I see.
So yes, the same way you're also saying that males, whenever we see one thing like a rapist, aren't you stereotyping?
That's stereotyping.
No, because that's what you've been doing.
No,
stereotyping.
No, you've been doing that. No, it's not different, bruh. I've been told, go and put on something long, there's men in the house. I've personally
experienced they're doing that as a way to respect males.
No, they're not. They're doing it as a way to protect me.
Right. Well, at the end of the day, it's the same outcome.
Right.
It's supposed to be like that.
Says who?
That's how it is.
No, it's fucking hot. You want me to be bloody wearing
No, some things, because of the way things were back then, you can't change something.
It's not back then, it's now.
Wait, you can't change the way. Okay, of course you could. The way a tree grows.
Yes,
right?
you can.
Of course,
and that's
that's
Kudala,
right.
you could not do that. Now you can.
Yes.
Why is it acceptable that you can change all these things? You can socially engineer, you can geo-engineer food, but you can't change people's mentalities. Please.
Because people are not trees.
So
we can't reprogram someone's mind and say, right, Ashley, when a girl itemizes, right?
We're bringing in a new generation. We're bringing in a new generation.
Yeah.
Why can't we bring in new ideas?
So you want this new generation guys to not have respect?
What do you mean not have respect?
That's what I'm saying. You can't. Okay, let's say we're dating, right? When we're dating, I expect you to respect our relationship.
Yes.
Right. So if I'm not with you, or if I'm with you, I need you to respect our relationship, right? Don't go and now wearing something that will expose your nipples, right? Like maybe wearing a net item, I don't know, right? As a way to respect our relationship, right? So same way when your mother or your dad or whoever tells you, it's a way to respect your family. Because there are other people, right? Who are going to be like,
because it's the way you think. Do you know that's another thing? And go anywhere else that is not Africa. This will never happen.
That's what I'm saying. Culture, African, it's our culture, the way we came up, right?
Yeah, and I'm saying, listen, it was like that everywhere, bro. Look at how people used to dress in America in the 1980s. But you evolve. This is why, as Africans, we're not evolving because we refuse. We refuse to change our mindsets. We always come back to culture, and the fact that so gazila, or if you do this, I'm not trying to throw culture out of the door. All I'm saying is worshiping Jesus was not your culture. Someone came and they brought it in. Why was it easy for you to change into that? And it's not easy. No. Why is it not easy for you to take this change, but it's easy for you to take the other one?
See, things, right? It's different. Right?
It's always going to be different.
Wait, you're against the
change. No. If we're talking about Americans, so we'll get there, right? We're talking about how in America they are doing that. If you look at in America, have you seen the way they talk to their parents? Their parents can't touch their kids. You know that?
It's illegal, actually.
Right?
But okay.
So the kids go, hello, she may be 15 and she's telling the mom F you. Right? And you can't do nothing. All you have to do is, don't you go to the corner. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
As a person, that's disrespect, right?
But they're making it normal, like it's the right thing.
So much, if there's not much respect, right, in a household or something, there's not, fuck, I can't really find the word for it.
There's no direction?
I want direction. Same way if you get married, you've got a husband. Or same way, a husband's going to respect you, right? You also got to respect, right? That way your relationship works. Imagine if your husband is going to be walking around with his dick print everywhere.
to be honest, if that's what makes it comfortable, then go the fuck ahead. I don't know why you're erect
Nah,
everywhere, to be honest. I don't know why you're walking around everywhere erect. But then if that's you, then go ahead. And I want to answer your question. I'm not saying I'm against the whole change in religion. All I'm saying is, as Africans, we have been prone to oppression. Let me tell you something. If right now, people, even aliens, I don't care who would come, some force would come and they would put us back into slave trade, but bring in this thing where if you dress in a certain way, you look okay. 50 years from now, right, that same dress code would withstand. Why? Because you have been socially engineered to it through pain. That's the same thing that happened with religion. Our switch in religious cultures, it was oppression that brought it on. And then everything was normal now. So why is it that transition was okay, and this one that we're trying to bring in as females who don't want to be oppressed by our clothing?
You can't compare religion and clothing.
No, I am. It's changed.
But I'm
it's
saying,
development.
Yeah, I know.
Is it not?
But then you can't compare.
Why?
Right? Because those are two different. It's like me saying
things.
Comparing.
Did you not just link? Did you not just link the way I'm dressed to my respect of my elders? Are those not two different things?
No, but that thing enlines together. Now I'm contradicting myself. Wow. But then it enlines together in terms of respect. Right? Like respect is needed. You can't, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, of course, right? It's not wrong. Go dress what you want, right? But then if you go and dress like that to the people, you're not respecting your parents. You're not respecting your boyfriend, right? That's how
simply
people
because
see.
Simply because they've been taught to think like that.
No.
They've been no, Mzo. How come if you go to a babe? Let me ask you this main question: why, besides hormones, why is a baby not sexually attracted to certain things? Like, why is it normal for a baby to see his mother's breasts, or for a baby to see a girl walking around in shorts? Because what? They don't know. They haven't been taught that.
No.
It hasn't been imprinted in their minds that this is wrong.
No.
Yes, that's it.
Hormones actually
Simply.
play a big role in this. They don't have.
When you get 13,
that type of
really, when you
hormone
got
that
to
can-
13, when puberty hit, right? Certain things
change. And you start feeling
because of your
different
hormones.
things.
You're now developing, right?
Start seeing things, getting thirsty.
You know, this is all like this whole Ronaldo, Messi topic. It's going to go on and on and on and on. Then people are going to get tired.
No, I'm not tired.
No, I'm
just
not saying you're tired, but I'm saying
simply
maybe
just
someone's
saying,
watching this.
As a female,
Yeah.
you guys should learn to develop into change. You know, you're always complaining about, Zimbabwe is not developed, Zimbabwe is not a first world country. Because they can.
They can't.
It's because you say that they're not changing because of people like you.
No.
But then you always complain about people having that rape mentality.
Yeah.
But you continue wearing the things that encourage that.
Because why should I'm not encouraging it. Your mentality is the fact that you have been programmed. You literally, as soon as I show you titties, you're thinking
Right.
sex.
You also have been programmed to wear those clothes.
No,
Because
I
By
haven't.
social media.
By social media. You're also
So
accepting
you saw Rihanna or Nicki Minaj. Like,
wearing
oh, girl,
that.
she's
And
showing
you
that
also
shit.
want to
Like,
wear that. So you've
That-
also
no,
been programmed to wear those clothes. If they never wore
Can I
that.
ask you a question? Can I
Yeah.
ask you a question? It's like me tasting food right now, and it's nice, right? When I go back to eat it again, it's not because I've been programmed to like it. Do you know? I don't know if you've noticed, but me, I can wear pants, I can wear a dress, I can wear a very, very long dress, I can wear a short dress, I can wear the most revealing clothes, and I can wear the most covering clothes. My fashion sense is very, diverse. It's diverse.
Okay.
But the moment I wear something that shows skin, I'm a hoe, right? When I'm dressed like this,
Nah,
I'm
you see,
fine.
nah,
You know,
see,
another thing, it's not because I've been programmed. I like to change things. I like to try new things. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna get
No,
judged.
see now this whole thing
Well,
of
it depends on the
she's a hoe,
situation.
right? This thing of she's a hoe. It's just, right? You know how some guys are, right?
Most guys.
Some guys, don't stereotype.
Relax.
Some guys.
Some
I'm
guys
here
are,
for war,
right?
baby. I'm here for war.
Some guys are like that, where they're going to see, oh my gosh, she's too pretty, she's probably old. Now that's judging, right? Of course. from the top there, I'm gonna say jaja.
I still say go off and go wear what you want to wear.
But at least be respectful.
Also, another thing is the problem is what we see you doing when you're wearing what you're wearing.
Okay, yes, that's
a huge problem.
A huge problem.
That's what separates you. That's what puts you between these two categories, where you're a normal person trying out a new outfit and you're a hoe. You know, because I won't lie to you. In as much as I hate saying this, some people do ask for it. You know, some people, they will wear the most obscene things, and you will see them in the most obscene places doing the worst things they could be doing. You know.
True.
And then some people, they're just dressed nice and they're taking a walk in town. Psst, psst. Hey, Nkosazana, you don't reply, you're a hoe.
It all goes back to backgrounds, how you were brought up as a child. Respect women, your game, you know, put dog off in the sun, how to approach a girl, you know.
But you know, it's
but then at the end of the day, it's
life.
It's life.
It's just.
Oh, of course. Wait, whoa. I'm not saying when someone gets itemized,
Gets raped. It's
life.
It's
No,
not life.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying pervs, right? Probably the girls that are pervs, but then
They are.
because of the whole situation with the feminists. Let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that.
Otherwise, you'd be war, bro.
So, would you like to have a clingy spouse or no?
To some extent. Oh, it's
No.
actually so the other case.
No, I want a clean wife.
Okay, so what's your ideal, Mrs.?
I don't want someone who's too needy. I want someone who works for herself, but she can rely on me when she's in need. It's okay, but not too much.
All the time, yeah.
There should be a balance to it somehow. Like, because someone who's too clingy on you,
It gets boring.
and annoying actually.
Actually, yeah, to be honest.
It's like a young.
Exactly.
24/7.
You know, I feel like as a woman, being independent, it saves you from a lot of unnecessary things. It saves you from unnecessary sex. It saves you from an unnecessary giving people attention. It saves you from begging people. As Nagula and Ankwanisi, I can't. It's not in me to nega somebody for something. To like, you know. You know, as a woman, and I don't mean get a blazer so you can secure your bag. That's not it. Work hard.
Can I ask? So you know how independent, right? We're talking a girl that's making good money, right?
Not only that.
Yeah, I mean she can support herself, right? So can we say, okay, a stripper or OnlyFans model, right? Could we call her?
Let's go back to respect.
Without starting fibs.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back to respect.
Yeah.
If you want to lead that type of lifestyle, there's certain things you then have to disregard.
Yeah.
Can't be a stripper and be a mother, or be a wife, or be someone's girlfriend. You know, there's certain things where if you want to do them, you have chosen the lone road.
Yeah.
We respect you fully. We love you, strippers. You're beautiful. You entertain some people. You know, we wouldn't be us without you. But you've chosen a certain path in life where you have to walk alone. You know?
There are consequences.
There are consequences, exactly. If you want to, you know, there's so many other ways you could make money without showcasing your body, making us being viewed as sexual beings. Because once you do that,
yeah.
Once and that's another thing that's actually problematic with the clothing, because that's how strippers have been known to dress or whatever.
Exactly.
And then you come and you dress like that,
and then
simply
you, then you're like, oh, man, don't objectify us. When you're
exactly. Simply because like there's a certain group or percentage of our female gender who decides to make money with their body, which I'm not judging. You know, sometimes shuba and life is difficult and you don't have a choice. You know, you do what you gotta. Exactly. Yeah. You just have to, you know, walk your road alone.
But yeah, so you guys didn't ask me about cleanliness.
Yes, cleanliness.
Yeah, thing is, it's 60-40%.
60-40.
60-40.
Okay.
Right. There's some days way, you know, you wouldn't mind being all. Not you as a guy, like not as a guy. I mean, not you like also being clingy, but you wouldn't mind being all cuddly, baby.
Okay.
Of course, right? But then there's some days where, okay, I think because I'm different, I don't know how I am, but
you sound like a temporary lover, a person who.
Yeah, there's some days where I want to be alone, and there's some days
yeah, you need your
space.
space.
Right?
You need your space
So,
as a human being.
I'm really, I think at times, actually now I'm exposing myself, and it's off topic as well. I'm not emotionally available, right? And some people say it's a bad thing. Some people say it's a good thing.
You're saving yourself from a lot of trouble.
Yeah, because drama, I don't like drama. So for cleanliness, I mean, there are days where it's like, okay, cool, I can deal with this because.
But like, how do you think your spouse is gonna take that?
That's the thing.
I feel like, you know, in a relationship, you shouldn't always be like, okay, let me do it. You shouldn't always be like this.
Yeah.
Like the whole time, bruh.
Yeah.
Also me in my head, I'm just like,
you need to breathe, bruh.
I
Be
need to
alone
breathe.
for a moment.
You know, also do your thing. Go to work, go to school, go out with your friends. I don't know, do something, you know?
You figure out it was going to get boring. Because if you're always together, you're going to do a lot of things together. To
And
the point where it's
together.
not like, so
What next?
what's next?
What's next?
You see? So I mean, I think with this, it also depends on how someone is. You know, maybe Motovani didn't have that love
Yeah.
as a person, they did someone, but be careful because Bakao hurt.
But I heard that.
Right? There are some people who are there to destroy, to take and destroy. Both, I'm not saying that females, but there are also males that do that, right? We've got some males that are look for sugar mummies, right? Just so they take them off their money. And that's
yeah, but I heard a guy, like, to be honest, out here, it's rough.
So I mean, you've got to be woke at the end of the day.
You gotta be woke, yeah. True.
Last and not least, let's talk about sexuality.
Okay.
How would you define sexuality, and to what extent is today's media influencing sexuality, especially on young kids?
Young kids believe that being very sexually active is the normal.
No, I'm not talking about that type of sexuality.
What type of sexuality are you talking about?
Okay, like sexuality is defined in your gender arousement. So you know, right now we're having all these LGBTQ, you know, things that burn. I have nothing against queer people. I'm trying to figure out how long ago we did not have these type of people, and now as we develop into this new era, we have so many people who are like, no, I'm bisexual, I'm gay, I'm pansexual, I'm transsexual, I'm supposed to be a female, but I'm a man, or
a tree.
Exactly, or I don't identify as female or male, I'm a horse, you know.
No, but you know those people, right? Like I said, she said not against, right? But at times, you know, when I'm on social media, and there's some girl like, maybe for example for you, I'm like, and she said this, and she's like, who said I'm a she? Huh? I'm
Exactly.
a tree. Like, bro.
Exactly.
Like I
people
get, like, bro, I'm telling you, you get so annoyed. Like, why are you getting angry? Like, okay, cool.
I
Like,
didn't know.
but
And
then-
not only that, I've been watching, well, I'm lying, I haven't been watching TV, what the heck. I've been on social as usual, being a stalker, and there's these cartoons that we used to watch as kids, which were normal. So this one about like puppets and stuff, where we used to have Sesame Street. I think it was it Sesame Street or something like that. But then like now it's this new version. These new cartoons are whack actually, but anyways.
But then, yeah, some of them are promoting.
Exactly, it's, LGBTQ. So there was this scene where one of the puppets was like, it was a boy, but they had this ball, and he went dressed as a woman, a princess, and then he came out to his friends as being gay. And I'm just saying, we're imprinting this in our kids.
In our kids.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, as kids, there shouldn't even be anything sexual in it. There should be no boyfriend, girlfriend. You should get your sexuality from your parents. And after that, from school. Like, it should be from your environment. It shouldn't be imprinted in your mind by media, you know?
But then, yeah, media's really done a lot.
That's really done a lot, yeah.
It's really influenced people into going the wrong way, you know. Of
And
course, we can't really say wrong, but I mean, they've gone astray.
Yeah.
You know, we've really made things, certain things which are not normal. Okay, not really not normal, but we made certain things normal, which at times you question. You're like, but how? When did we get here? As
When
people?
did we
Like
get here?
exactly.
You know-
I have nothing wrong with a boy or even my daughter. Hey, like if I had a daughter, wow. Hey, if I had a daughter and like she was 13 or 15 and she came to me one morning and she was like, Mom, I'm not aroused by boys. I think I like girls. You know, I feel like fair and fine. It's an influence. It's not even okay. Fair and fine. That's your decision, and I'm gonna fully respect it. I'm gonna support you. But I feel like as a baby of like 6 years, you can't. When I was 6 years old, I was playing outside in the mud, guys. You don't have a place making those type of decisions in life. You can't even choose whether you want a peanut butter sandwich or a jam sandwich for lunch, but you want to tell me that you're gay?
The thing is, when you said your daughter comes, I don't know how to react.
I would
Or
react.
in all honesty, right?
Same.
It's one thing to say, I'm going to react like this until the day comes. You know, like you could say, for example, if you say you find your boyfriend cheating, like, I will jump on the girl, punch her. But when the day comes, you
I
like,
haven't. I
mean,
didn't.
It's an example.
I did
But when
not.
the day comes, you react different.
It happened. I didn't. That's not how I reacted.
You know?
I was like, I bet.
You know, it's all like, so I normally just say, I don't know how to react. Like, of course, in my head, I know, like, probably I'm like, wait, what? Coming off the girls' school, or you like go play without joining. Okay, that's just gonna make it.
No, but I think that's.
But I mean, I don't know how to react, considering how.
I don't know how to react if it's a girl, but if it's a boy,
Yeah,
that
of
comes
course.
as gay.
So no fun. So no fun.
Nah,
No.
man.
Hey,
Nah, man, you need to
where's
make
the man?
you need to like you need to make it like girl, right?
Like son,
can't-
approach your
you
friend.
can't.
Your name's Nicole.
No, I don't feel like kids should be forced into those situations. I don't feel like they should be brainwashed into believing that
But I
certain
mean,
things.
some people are just. Okay, now I'm talking about something different. I mean, some guys are just genuinely born feminine.
Exactly, like
gay.
yeah, like if you look at Faraday, a physician, he was like, I know you people don't know him because you don't do sciences, but my kids who are doing sciences, they know this guy called Faraday, and he was gay. He was born in an era where media wasn't even a thing, but like he discovered his sexuality. And you know that's something he came across later in life.
Wait, sorry. So what
How did
happens? Like, how when you say I'm discovering my sexuality, what happens? Like, is there a day where you're sitting like, am I into guys or girls?
Okay, imagine being in a relationship and you're just not happy. You know, you're just like it's not working for you. As you shande, and then I see the problem.
You did. Okay.
Anyways, and then it's like, you know, fuck. I zoned out, exactly. You know, it's like you're not happy, and then one day by mistake you're playing spin the bottle, and you kiss, like what happened with you guys.
Nothing happened between us.
And you kiss each other,
The thing is, these
and there's
people,
just
I don't know.
there's
They're
this
probably
electrical
going to think
impulse.
The guys are gonna think it's true.
Hey!
There's this
We are
electrical.
straight.
You
We
know
are
what,
all
guys?
straight
Before
here.
they get to justify themselves, I hope you had a beautiful.
We are all straight.
I hope you had a beautiful time listening to us banter. Please come back for our next episode where we'll continue talking about sexuality and whatever. Don't forget to like, subscribe,
And the cameraman
and just fuck
decides to be funny. So guys, please hit the like button. Comment down the description.
spam us, give us our next topic.
Check him out on Instagram. What's your IG?
SHLEDO.
SHLEDO. With a
He's an
underscore.
artist, by the way.
I'm no longer an artist.
He's an artist.
I used to be an artist.
He's still an artist. I still have some of his music. It's beautiful.
That don't mean
Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, this video is sponsored by goat milk.
Yes, and this is why we have beautiful skin.
I'm bad at sponsoring, but
But
if
Shout out
if you
to
keep
our
on being
host.
sponsored, hopefully I get it. Anyway, jokes aside. So this is goat milk soap. It helps with your skincare.
E.g.
Yeah, her hair, your hair, right?
Sometimes there's lotion, there's cream,
Cream
um,
for your face. cream for your face.
Yeah. And
Gents,
guys,
oh, yeah.
to all our beloved customers, it's summer. These things are made out of milk. You need to keep them refrigerated or they'll go off.
Wait.
Love your skin and love yourself. Skincare is beautiful. Subscribe, like, comment, and message us. We'll leave our number in the comment section.
God bless you. Bye.
Subscribe some.